here. Hi. Hello. As the weather is getting hotter, we tend to sweat more and our skin tends to secrete more oil. As I was worried about these kind of phenomena, I stumbled on a waterproof cushion that is said to be super powerful against water, sweat, and oil, so I decided to introduce them today for those who also have similar concerns to mine. A waterproof cushion that remains fixed even on the hot summer days. Are you guys curious? Then let's get this review started. The SAEM's Aego Essence Cushion Waterproof. These are the cushion that is said to be strong against water, sweat, and oil. There's a total of 2 shades, which are Neutral 21 and Neutral 23. With a white and purple color design, I think it gives off a clean and vibrant vibe. When opening up the cushion, I can see that there's a water drop edge puff. This puff can be applied to the side of the nose or under the eyes, which are the areas that require a detailed touch by using the edge part of the water drop shaped puff. When opening the lid, I can see that there is a foil seal inside. It's said to help reduce exposure to the air before opening, so it feels hygienic and is easy to remove and use. I've applied the shades on my arm, and since they're both neutral tones, they seem to express the skin tone naturally. Neutral 21, Neutral 23. Unlike when applied on my arm, when applied on my face, it feels slightly more natural looking. Number 23 is also slightly more yellowish. This cushion is said to contain AHA flour, which helps to maintain the soft cover adhesion, aquaceramide, which provides moist moisture adhesion, and complex powders of various sizes that fills the gaps between the skin to cover pores and wrinkles and produce clean skin for flawless, clean-looking skin. In addition, it also contains damask rose water, cochineal cactus fruit extract, and saccharide isomerate, which provides bright flower-like skin, and is said the product has completed the Makeup Water Resistant Human Application Test and UV Protection Continuous Water Resistant Human Application Test. It felt much more moisturizing with high adhesion when applied than I expected it to be, and it seemed to provide a smooth finish which made the skin look clean. When first applied it, I thought that it had a low coverage since it applied very thinly, but when layered on, I could see that the coverage increases. I also noticed that these cushions have a scent, so after checking the ingredient list, I found that it contains fragrance, so I think it would be best to avoid this if you're someone whose skin is sensitive to fragrance. Neutral 21 is a neutral tone number 21 that brightens my skin. Although I normally use 23, but since it actually suits my skin naturally, I think it'll be also great to use for people who normally uses number 23 but enjoys going for brighter looking skin. Neutral number 23 is a neutral tone, but it also feels a bit yellowish, and I personally liked it. I think it'll be good to use for people who likes a half-tone darker 23 shade or healthy skin expression. When placing my phone against my cheek to see how it smears, I saw that there was almost no smearing at all. Since it's said to have a strong waterproof function, I tested to see whether it really is strong against water, sweat, and oil. First, for the waterproof test, I sprayed on some water. Even after I sprayed on some water and wiped it off, it remains looking the same as it did when first applied. In addition, I could see that there was no transfer when looking at the tissue. Next, for the sweat and oil test, I went out and stayed under the sun in the hot weather for a while and came back in. Since my face doesn't sweat much, I didn't see any sweat develop, but I did see oil. And because of this oil, I saw a light glow on my face, but I didn't notice the foundation getting cakey or breaking out. I think the proof functions are really stronger than I thought, so now I'll do the mask test. After wearing my mask, I could see that the nostril area smeared a slightly bit. I was able to see that the mask left some marks, but my skin appeared to be just like when first applied. Like this, I reviewed all 2 shades of the SAEM's Aego Essence Cushion Waterproof. I was surprised with how the proof functions of these cushions were much stronger than I expected them to be, despite them feeling very moisturizing. Usually, moisturizing products easily get smeared or don't have strong proof functions. When I applied this cushion, I think it stayed on for about almost 10 hours. I first applied this cushion on about 4 p.m. and since I started filming as soon as I applied this cushion, I was able to see that it made my skin look shiny and smooth even at a glance. And after about 4 more hours, I thought that my skin would look a bit oily, but instead my skin looked nice and smooth. And after about 5 more hours, I could see that my skin is nice and even, but there was a bit buildups on the sides of my nose. When I first tested these cushions before, I didn't experience any smearing, nor did I see it getting cakey or it developing buildups on the sides of my nose, but I'm not sure if the condition of my skin changed a bit or what, but the phenomena that I didn't discover before is appearing now, so I was a bit flustered. In my opinion, this cushion is actually quite cost efficient, and even though it's sort of sad that there are only 2 shades, it's a product that I especially want to recommend for those who are worried about their base makeup due to water, sweat, and oil during the hot summer, or for those who are looking for a strong proof products. So this is my review of all shades of the SAEM's Eco Soul Essence Cushion Waterproof. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!